Hey friends, welcome back to Oso Farm. It is an early morning, or early for me at least. I just drove into town with Evan. Bless his heart, I had to wake him up. We had to leave our house by 7:30 to be at occupational therapy and physical therapy by 8. I was just barely drinking my coffee, but we did it, and he's inside. He walked in willingly. Like, he loves it, but he likes to kind of be a little stubborn about it. So, sorry. We made it in, and I have about 50 minutes now in the car to just rest. I meant to bring my Bible study to work on and forgot it, so I'm gonna just sit here and maybe listen to talk radio and be quiet for a minute. We have a pretty busy day today. This week has probably been our busiest in a long time with out of the house appointments and things to do. Yesterday I took Luna, our female mom, Great Pyrenees, and Juno, our little tiny cat, indoor cat, to the vet. I had to bring Coleman with me since when you have a large breed puppy, he is a standard poodle if you're new here. They have to weigh them each month before they'll issue you their heartworm pill because it's based on weight and they grow so fast. So I had to bring him in the car just to go in and get a weight. I brought my Isaiah with me to just help me wrangle all the animals. It was much, and I have to go back to the vet today for Apollo, who is our daddy Pyrenees, humongous. He's probably I'm gonna guess he's 135 pounds today. And then our male cat, Poseidon. So I have this morning. We're gonna head home and do homeschool and have lunch, and then I've got to drop my Isaiah off at work in town, and then on the way home go to the vet, and then we have church tonight. So it's a lot of back and forth. It's 3 times in town. We live about 25 to 30 minutes outside of Waco, the Waco area in Texas. So anyways, I know we have a lot of new friends here from Jennifer's channel, A Country Life. I did that collab with her for World Down Syndrome Day. That was so fun. So if you're new here, welcome. We are very glad that you're here. I'll just do like a brief introduction of our family. So my name is Brandy. My husband Brian and I have been married it will be 24 years next month. So we have a big one coming up in a year. We have 11 children. Our firstborn daughter, Elaine, passed away the first year of our marriage. She was stillborn. And then we have 2 biological daughters, Emma, who is 22, and she is happily married lives in the Killeen area, and married to Christopher, our favorite son-in-law, our only son-in-law so far. And they have our 2 grandsons, Daniel and Thomas. And then my daughter, Evelyn, who is 20, is a sophomore at Baylor. And then I have a son, Ezekiel, that is almost 20. He'll be 20 soon. He works full-time and is going to college part-time. And then I have our son, Eli, who is also an adult. He is I guess he's 19. Yeah, when they all have a birthday, I have to think for a second. He's 19. He's living independently, working full-time. And then at home, we have our 5 kids, and then Ezekiel's also living at home still. So we have 6 kids at home, 1 adult son, and then our Isaiah, who is a senior. He is, if you've been following along, his plan for his future is he is joining the Army. He is going to be a drone mechanic, and he is signing enlistment papers this weekend. So we are so proud of him and also emotional about it. He's actually going to leave earlier than anticipated, pretty much a week after graduation from high school. So my mama heart is trying to process that. So I have Isaiah, who's a senior, and then Elizabeth is a junior, and Everett is a sophomore, and Esme is a freshman. And then we had a son named Ezra, who I'll link his memorial video below since we have some new friends here. Ezra was adopted at birth, he had some significant medical needs. He had spina bifida and a deletion on his 15th chromosome called 15q24 microdeletion syndrome. He had a trach and was paralyzed. So he had a lot of medical issues, but was absolutely our joy. He passed away almost 2 years ago in April. He was 8.5 when he died. And then our youngest, Evan, who most of y'all that are new saw on that video, Evan is 7 and has Down syndrome. So that is our crew. We moved from the big city of Houston 2 years, I guess almost 3 years ago, to small town, Central Texas. We live on a little over 2.5 acres, and we have a little hobby farm. We have bred Pyrenees puppies. We have goats and chickens. Right now, my new hobby is definitely incubating and hatching chicks. I am on my 3rd round right now, already born. We have 47 chicks and hens and roosters total, and I have 29 in the incubator. So that's one thing I need to do today. I think we're on day 11. It's been about a week since I candled them. And I had 1 egg that was not fertilized that I already disposed of. So I need to make sure that as we go into this week of lockdown, that all of them are still developing. So that's exciting. And we are a homeschooling family. We've homeschooled pretty much always. So that's, definitely a lifestyle. So anyways, if you're new here, welcome. We're glad you're here. This is definitely real life vlogs over here, but we're glad you're here. So come along with us today. I don't have anticipation of making any grandiose meals. We probably will have, I don't think I have leftovers for lunch. We'll probably have something easy for dinner, like taquitos or something that we just throw in because we're leaving at different times to go to church tonight. But the kids actually would love that. So that's what we're doing. So come along with us. My great helper here. It is lunchtime. I'm still looking crazy. I think that's going to be the theme today because I still have to take those dogs to the vet. And then, so I mentioned we might do taquitos for dinner.
One jalapeno or one jack?
One jalapeno.
Are you kidding me?
Go put it back. She's my little errand girl running to all the other fridges. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You said you look crazy.
Oh, I did look crazy, and this may just be.
You look wonderful.
This may just be how it is today. So, okay, I went ahead and put in taquitos for the kids, and noticed that they were flour. Hand that to your daddy. Flour taquitos, which I can't have. I have celiac disease, and so I had in my trunk Aldi haul, which literally was just a couple videos ago, where I bought a few things. I saw these grain-free coconut and cauliflower tortillas. I'm gonna try them. And then Brian is just gonna have a quesadilla. So when I made chicken the other night, I grilled a few of them to have just for lunches. And so I'll show you what we have going here. Okay, I had 1 bell pepper that was not moldy, but we needed to use it up. So we went ahead and sliced that. This is a jalapeno, obviously, so he's gonna slice that. And then he diced up some grilled chicken, and he's gonna have a regular tortilla with cheese. He's draining some black beans, yes?
Black beans.
Black beans, and then since he has shoes on, I'm gonna send him out. We have that fresh cilantro. He will get a little sprig of that. Is that the word? Sprig,
yeah.
Sprig.
Cilantro?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. much. Let's do this guy.
That tiny little thing
Oh.
for all of our quesadillas?
Well, you said a tiny sprig. Do I say, is that a tiny sprig?
Yes, it's like 2 bites worth. I mean, don't like, I was actually wondering if maybe we should cut off the top so that it'll grow out.
I have no idea.
You see how thick that base is getting?
Um,
So maybe cut it off like where it branches out
okay.
at the top, right
What?
there.
This?
Yeah, like.
But that's all. That's all.
We're just gonna leave from the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. You do you.
You do you, she says. Goodness. Okay. There we go.
Can you go see what's wrong with Evan, please? Perfect. Okay, and then what I was working on over here, this is like my pile of gardening mess. So I watched on an Instagram story how 1 pound or 1 organic sweet potato can make something crazy, like 70 to 90 sweet potatoes. So it said it had to be an organic potato, and you submerge it in water, and then it would grow roots, which I don't know if you can see, mine are growing roots, and then it grows little like green leaves out the top, and then you break those off as plant starters. So I started these for quite a while ago, honey. What would you say, 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
And we have a lot of roots in one, and then you can see there's a tiny root. So this is an experiment, we'll see. And then I kind of added some soil to my, what are these called, orchids? And I have some pretty good things going here. My plant starts are starting to get their second set of leaves. I've got a ton of bell peppers growing down here. These are different kinds of tomatoes. So we're getting excited. They haven't grown much in a while, so I don't know if they're just kind of stunted. Hopefully not. Belle, you were the one that was supposed to go. See, you have water, he's so thirsty. Okay, when I watered the garden this morning, there was a lot of little sprouts. I've got my, I don't know if you can see it, corn coming up. Some wildflowers. I'm not exactly sure what that is because Coleman pulled up my little tag there. These are flowers. I've got my pollinator things going. My pepper plants are doing good. And I think I had some lettuce right here. This is a mixed salad, greens, and actually I'm not sure what this is. Isn't that lovely? It's a surprise. And then I had planted some sweet peas and cucumbers along there and don't see, I thought I saw one coming up earlier, but anyways, there really wasn't anything the other day, and now there's quite a bit of activity, so that's really fun.
Get out.
Oh, we have an escapee here. You need to go back in. I've got to let Coleman out.
Just one. Push it this way. Hold it up.
I'll watch you wrangle her quick. It's cute. They're all like, oh no, our friend is out. She's a pretty color, isn't she?
She is.
Look at.
Look at. Oh, okay, you can be done looking.
Okay, that's good. Now, does that taste good?
Oh, it's dripping all over.
What happened? You just decided to try it? What do you think?
You good?
You hear me?
Is your whole world changed? I mean, man, if you would eat now, you know what's next? A chicken nugget.
From McDonald's.
Chicken nugget.
Thanks. Now,
Can you say ice cream? Ice cream? Do you need a napkin? You're welcome.
now when we get him on record, I'll get him. Good job. Uh-oh.
Take a lick. You better eat it up. It's going to melt.
Here. Alright, it's good now.
Are you all done? All done? Okay. Thank you for trying a new ice cream. That is amazing. Cheers. Okay. You ready to go see Miss Stacy? And are you going to sing songs and play?
Try it out.
Yeah.